welcome back to another episode of To The Max Outdoors. Here we are again back on the shooting bench, which is just a picnic table that I've moved around here to make a shooting bench. But as you know there, if you've been following me along, I picked up a Mossberg SA-28 28 gauge semi-automatic turkey specific gun for me for this fall and this coming spring, and I'm busting at the seams to get this thing out here at the range. Now all I've done so far is I've just used my little bore sighter. I'll try to put that video up here. I've got this thing sighted in. What is sitting on top of this gun is a brand new Vortex Defender. Now this Vortex Defender is actually, it's a concealed carry weapon red dot. Craig from Viper Ammunition, he talked me into it, or led me on to it I should say, and we ended up buying them, and he put one on one of his guns and I put one on this one, and so far it's a 3 MOA dot, which was what I was wanting. It's a smaller dot so I can fine tune it a little bit more. And just a little plug here for Viper Ammunition. Craig and Viper Ammunition, those guys are getting into doing some buffered lead shot for some like upland bird hunting, some squirrel hunting, what we not here. And what I got here in my hands right here is some 5.5, or I'm sorry, it's number 5 and number 6 shot, just buffered lead here. Got some loads here he's working out. If you check them guys out on Facebook, he's got some lead loads out there right now, and I'm going to sight this gun in with them. And then I have the tungsten here. I've got a couple different tungsten loads here he wants me to try. Just off the top of my head, what I'm going to try to shoot is an 8.5 and a 10, or an 8.5 over a 9.5. Currently right now all he had was 8.5 and 10s and just straight 8.5. So they're all 2 3/4 inch loads. They're all running in that 1100-ish feet per second. There is a ton of BB count in a 28 gauge in that style of load. But like I said, I'm super excited to get these new Viper Ammunition lead shots here. I'm excited to get them going. Like I said, we're using them to sight the gun in, and hopefully I'm going to try to take this gun squirrel hunting tomorrow, and we'll see what it does from there. Like I said, I just trying to break this gun in a tad bit. Turkey season is less than, well, shoot, I believe it's 2 weeks off from today, 2 to 3 weeks out from now. Like I said, I am going to hit that pretty hard. I got a couple good public hunts scheduled. I'm going to take the boat out. I'm going to do some perch fishing, and we'll do some turkey hunting in the morning. So really looking forward to this. There again, this is kind of just a hodgepodge range video day. I've got this 28 gauge here that I need to get sighted in with this red dot. I put a new scope on my scope mount on my Bear Creek Arsenal 350 Legend. I need to get that thing lined back in. And then I have the 6.5 Grendel with me. That's a Bear Creek Arsenal upper also, which you guys have seen in the video. That gun needs to get shot more. That 350 Legend, I need to shoot that, get that new scope mount lined back in. And I also have 2 different hand loads for that 350 Legend that I've been beating my head off the wall to try to figure out, try to make that gun feed, cycle, and shoot like I want. It's been a challenge. That's probably one of the roughest loads I've ever had to try to come up with. There's a decent bit of research out there about 350 Legends, or a decent bit of forums out there, I guess, but some people are going pretty crazy on stuff, and I don't want that. I'm a Barnes bullet guy. You probably heard me say that 100 million times. I love Barnes bullets. I come across some 350 Legend specific 170 grain Barnes bullets, and I'll just briefly show you some of them today. There again, Max and I will do a full range day here coming within the next month or so. Max and I will do a full-blown range day. We'll get more specific, but today is just a beautiful day. I've got a couple hours here to kill, and my main focus for today is to get this 28 gauge lined in and to get that 350 Legend lined in. So hang around. I'm gonna make this a short video, and I'll take you along as we go. I will give you the opportunity though on video here to see my first round come through this 28 gauge. Learn how to work the thing here. Like I said, semi-automatics are new to me. Now, So far so good. I tried to baby the slide back there. That one was all on me. So here we go. Range is hot. Oh, I should say, you're not going to see it, but I have a cardboard target up there at 30 yards. This gun is getting lined in at 30 yards. I've put the laser bore sighter and the red dot. They are, you can't see a red from green on them. It come really close, and when I mounted it, it was really close to being on. So far I'm happy, and let's watch the first range go down, or the first load go down the range here. All right, let's see what she can do. Don't really like that pistol grip being in front of the matrix vise there. I have to readjust that. But anyways, you just seen the first load go down range there. I'm gonna go check it out, and I'll work on it from here. So I'll catch back up with you here in a little bit. All right, so I just finished up shooting the 3 different loads of Viper ammunition TSS 28 gauge specific loads for this gun here, this Mossberg SA-28 I've been talking about. Probably you guys are getting tired of hearing about, but I'm going to show you the results. Now, I did shoot 3 TSS loads, and I shot 2 brand new lead loads that Craig at Viper Ammunition's got out. Check him out on Facebook, Viper Ammunition. He's got 5.5 and number 6 lead loads available on his Facebook right now. And out of this gun with a turkey choke, you better aim at the head of a squirrel. I can tell you that. Hopefully I can bring out the video for you here shortly before turkey season comes in. But I am going to take this out squirrel hunting, so stay tuned for that video. But like I said, just a final recap: Mossberg SA-28, True Lock 515 thousandths choke, Vortex Defender CCW concealed carry weapon, red dot scope. Absolutely fantastic setup for me. And shooting this Viper ammunition is unfriggin' believable for me. So I will tell you something. These are going to be hard for you to see. These are not shooting C's, and we're not doing a pattern test video. So the quality of these probably isn't going to come out very well. I've tried to make this little clip here 2 different times. I will suggest to you that you stop the video right now, hit the little settings button in the corner if you're on your phone or iPad or whatever. Hit the settings button, go to advanced, and select the highest resolution you can get. This is all filmed 1080/60, and I think it's going to help you see these pictures or see these target patterns way better than if you just watch it on 720. I know me personally, whether it's my internet or my computer or my phone or my iPad, everything plays in 720. So take that time, settings, advanced, 1080/60, 1080, something 1080. Try to get that in there. Now, these are, like I said, 3 patterns right here. And I'm going to go from, they're all 3 phenomenal patterns. And it's really hard for me to choose what I want. But I'm going to show you in order of my least favorite to most favorite what I'm going to hunt with this fall. Because I told you we won't have the pattern videos coming out till the first of the year. I'm trying to help Craig get some standardized loads developed. That's what I'm out here shooting for today. That way, come beginning of the year, Craig can crank these shells out for everybody. They're going to be standardized shells. There'll be some custom loads, don't get me wrong, but he's trying to bulk up a bunch of standard stuff. I know there was some shipping issues and some delays and stuff last year, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let him do it this year. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure he gets everything out, and Craig has been running 9,000 mile an hour to make sure this thing hits good this year. So here we go. This is, let me get my phone here, make sure I can stay in view. So what we got here, this is the Viper 1 3/8 ounce of straight 8.5s. All these are at 30 yards. Now, what you're going to see right here is this red circle. This red circle is just a bit over a 10-inch diameter circle. My hand is about 10 inches, and we're just a bit over that. And if you look at that pattern, now there again, my pattern is a tad bit to the right. Like I said, I'm just sighting this red dot in. I'm moving it around. But that's 10 inches. I'm aiming right here. When I sight this in, my red dot fits right there. Again, it's 3 MOA red dot. It fits in there, and I can see plenty of the circle around it. That is unfreaking believable out of 28 gauge with 8.5s. And there's multiple hits. My core is just a shade low and to the right for where I want it to be. But still, you can see the pattern here. You can see there's just a random flyer here or there. But there again, the 16 to 18 inch pattern at 30 yards is freaking phenomenal. When I shot that, I thought there's no way it could get better than that. And then I shot another load and I was like, holy cow, what's going on here? So here, this is 1 3/8 ounce, same load weight, but this is 8.5s over 10s with TSS. There again, same, just a shade over 10-inch circle. Now I'm bringing my red dot up as I'm shooting here, and it's getting better. That's hickory nuts falling on my truck. The shot's getting a little better. Holy cow, I shot this and I thought, no, there's no daggone way that got better than what I just did, but there is a condensed core right there that is absolutely freaking phenomenal. There again, very few flyers, and they're not out of a 2-foot range. The flyers definitely tightened up when them 8.5s and 10s got on each other. They definitely tightened the core up. Now, this load here, which is my favorite load, it's what I'm going to be shooting out of this gun this fall, and it's also Craig's favorite load, and it's a load that he kind of made around this Trulock 515 choke. And when I shot this load right here, I couldn't believe myself. There again, Viper ammunition. This is 1.5 ounce load of straight 8.5s at 30 yards. There again, just a shade over a 10-inch circle. That standard solid 8.5 core. Oh my goodness. I can't believe what Craig at Viper Ammunition got me into right there. He told me that 1.5 ounce load, I was probably going to like it. I don't know what to say. Turkeys beware, I guess. That's absolutely fantastic right there. How that little gun was straight 8.5s, and that can get better. Craig's telling me that's going to get better. He's working on a standardized load that he's gonna make that better, and we'll show it to you when it comes out. So there again, stay on Viper Ammunition Facebook. He has lead stuff available right now, and like I said, we're working on I shouldn't say we're working on. I'm not working on. I'm just shooting them. He's working on standardizing TSS turkey loads, 410, 28 gauge, 20 gauge, and 12 gauge. He's working on those 4 specific loads to make a standardized load that shoots fairly well out of pretty much every gun with pretty much any choke. I know it's a big task for him to do, but you got to know Craig, and if you know Craig at all, he is 1,000 miles an hour, and he won't stop till it's right. He's definitely OCD in a good way, and he's perfectionist. As that 1.5 ounce load just showed you right there, 8.5s. That's the ticket. So stay on their Facebook page, stay on them. I'm telling you, it's coming. Craig is taking this Viper Ammunition where it needs to go, and I'm gonna ride along and help him all I can. I love to see local small business do something. Craig's a good friend. I'm there for you. So I'm so excited right now. I don't know if I want to shoot that 350 Legend and that 6.5 Grendel. So I'll not bore you with those 2 guns. This 28 gauge stuff here just took me to a different mindset right now. Now my mind's focused on turkey hunting, so I'm gonna go up here and shoot this 350 Legend and 6.5 Grendel. And I thank you for joining me, and you know, stay tuned here to the channel. I'm gonna do all I can to put a turkey down with this 28 gauge, hopefully on public land. That's my big thing. I want to try to put a fall turkey down on public land. Like I said, I do a lot of hunting from a boat. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get some perch, walleye, and a turkey, maybe even a squirrel, all in the same day. We'll see. That time's coming up. So thanks for watching To The Max Outdoors.